All right, so this morning we have something a little bit different. Instead of doing a lesson, we're going to talk about the youth project for this summer. So I know that this summer is a little bit different. We can't get together and there's sort of a limited amount of stuff that we can do, but I didn't want to just do nothing. And the project was sort of inspired by last year when I met a young mother who had a newborn and a 1-year-old and she was homeless, and I was like, oh my goodness, as a mother myself, I was just like, couldn't imagine what that would feel like. And so I actually put her in contact with the Salvation Army and, tried to help, but it seemed like no matter how much I helped, it wasn't enough. And so what we'll be doing is working with CPS. So CPS is Child Protective Services. So sometimes parents abuse their children, and, in those cases, they might have to go to a family member or live in foster care. But a lot of the times, probably more frequently in cases of abuse, are cases of neglect. So what happens is if the family is very impoverished, they're just not financially capable of caring for their children. And so the state won't take the children away. They'll try to basically, provide them with the things that their parents can't, but it's very limited, and a lot of it just sort of depends on volunteers, and there's never really enough to go around. So what we're going to do is we're going to put together some kits. So basic things that your parents probably provide for you, like toothbrushes, toothpaste, comb, shampoo. For older children, it gets more complicated because they're going to need, shave cream and razors and things that go along with hygiene whenever you're an adolescent. So this is important. It's not just, keeping clean. Whenever you're at school, you guys know, if you're in middle school, you're in high school, that if you smell a certain way or you look a certain way, you can be very sensitive socially. So, and it's not any fault of the kids themselves. If they don't have it, then they can't use it. So we're going to put these kits together. Now, the second part of the project is a room. So in CPS, when the parents are being interviewed, the children wait in this waiting room. And the waiting room is just depressing looking. It's like a very small, almost the size of a closet. There's not anything nice in there. It's like an old, like outdated TV. And it's a very old sort of couch in there with fluorescent lights and ceiling. So the second part of the project, once we've got these kits put together, is to get like a brand new rug and maybe, depending on how much money, like a small flat screen TV, and even just like a little couch that's nice, or a couple of books, maybe a couple of magazines, something like that. Just so that when they go in there, it doesn't feel like it's just, some, worthless place to sit there while they're wondering what's going to happen to them. So just to make it a little bit easier on them. So if you're able to, we'll sign up for different pieces of the kit that we can bring. And the goal is by the end of the summer to sort of have this project wrapped up. So church possibly will be resuming soon. If for some reason it doesn't by the end of the summer, we'll meet outside of Sunday school, and we'll just meet and we'll put the kits together. We'll get it all together, and I'll get it over to the Rainbow Room, which is what the place that stores all this stuff is called. If we are in session, we'll just do it on a Sunday, one of the Sunday school Sundays, and I'll announce which one it'll be before we do it so that as many people can be there as possible. So yeah, I hope this project goes well. I'm looking forward to seeing you, and if you have any questions, please just let me know. All right, bye.